pretty rich for the Conservatives to start as being, all pious and high and mighty. I told him directly, don't do this because you can't deliver on it. It's a slightly meaningless target, which is beyond our control. You can have 1 million people leave this country, 1 million people come in, and you've met the target. And yet he's spectacularly failed to deliver that commitment, despite all the warnings not to make it in the first place. Have you heard a hint of apology? A hint of remorse? A hint of learning from it? No, far from it. The Conservatives are now busily saying they're going to make the commitment all over again, and no doubt break the commitment all over again, at least, on the policy that I couldn't deliver on higher education financing. I've been very open about the fact that that was a mistake. We made the commitment in the way that we did, apologised for it, and learned from it. Of course he should apologise. You can't say to the British people a no ifs but no buts pledge, despite warnings not to make it in the first place, break that promise, and then not apologise for it, in the same way that I think Ed Miliband should apologise for having been part of a government that said they would end boom and bust, and then busted the economy in a more spectacular fashion than at any time in living memory. And, look, I will always take it on the chin for the criticisms and the brickbats that I get when I'm not able to do what I and my party want. But at least I think we've been big enough to sort of own up to the occasions where we've not been able to do what we want and apologise for it if that's the decent and the right thing to do. I think it was in our case. I think it speaks volumes that both Ed Miliband and David Cameron break those commitments in such stark fashion and don't have the decency to actually apologise for doing so.